$4,480.07, which includes the $172 in court costs. I think the note that I had from the last hearing was that there was going to be a payment of $1,000 and that his work was assisting with payment. I don't know what the status is of that. I'll check the $1,000 payment. It doesn't look like that's been paid.
Mr. Edelman?
No, it haven't been paid. I told him that I would pay it I'll make the payment on Friday because I just got off work. I just got paid. I just got off work and just came straight here from work. I work midnights. I told him I would have it, I would pay on Friday.
Actually, and that is what the note in the file indicates, that he was going to pay the $1,000 on Friday. You're saying this Friday today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So, and what about the balance on this?
Speaking to me?
Yes, sir.
Well, a few things. I just got a pay advance. I'm waiting for it to come through a pay advance from my job. They'll give me a pay advance. That's one thing. Then I reached out to I did an SER.
Okay, so you did an SER. When did you do that?
Last week. I did an SER last week, and I also reached out to Hawk. I got an appointment with Hawk as well. But I think I have it paid before.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
You did an SER last week.
Yes.
All right, do you know what day you did that?
Would you like me to pull out my phone and look? No, Your Honor.
Here's what we'll do. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out scheduling wise what I have to do. That's the only reason I'm asking. Okay, but don't stress about it. And you say you have an appointment with Hawk. When do you have that appointment?
That's in February. That's in February.
Do you know what date they gave you?
February, I think it was February. I wrote it down too, but February. I can't. Yeah,
no, it's okay. It's Mr. Edmund. You're good. Don't worry about it. All right, but you got an appointment with Hawk sometime in February.
Yes, but I should have it paid even before then. I would think I would pay because I'm getting a pay advance for my job. I'm just waiting for it to go through. I just can't
Do
say.
you know when that's going to happen?
Well, I just turned in the paperwork that they needed me to turn in from the court. I just turned it in this morning before I left.
Okay. And did they tell you like 10 days, 14? Did they say anything?
Well, I won't know that until I go back to work Monday.
All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Can you give him a, yeah. So there's a form that you're going to need to fill out and turn into the clerk's office. It's the rental assistance form. You're going to have to put that SCR that you had on there. That's going to entitle you to a stay on the case if you did it within 5 days. But
I emailed it and I called up here. I sent the email of the copy of the SCR. I sent.
Did you fill out a form with that?
No, the lady was trying to tell me. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know because I got it. She had sent it to me in an email, and I didn't know how to even go about doing that.
Who sent it to you?
You know,
I believe you received it from me. I think you the copy of the SCR record.
Is that? Ah, gotcha. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, so I've got your SER tracking number. Do we have the date he sent this to us? Okay. In any event, I'm just going to assume it was within the time. Give you a 14-day stay on this case. That stay actually ends February 2nd.
excuse me.
2024. And so that form, we got your tracking information. That form you need to fill out and give to the clerk's office. Okay, so you can do that on your way out.
Okay.
Okay. And what I will do is I'll adjourn this matter then to February 2nd.
Okay.
2024.
I definitely have it paid down. I have it definitely paid down.
Oh, what time?
11 a.m.
At 11 a.m. And then that way what will happen is when we come back on February 2nd, if you get your January paid, we'll still have to deal with February, but there won't be added court costs. So we can try to figure out how to get your February done.
Okay.
You're going to have the Hawk appointment, so we'll get you straight.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor. So
Good.
just fill this out, turn it
Fill this out, turn it in up front
and court date is February 2nd,
at 11.
11 o'clock. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good day.
You do the same. Have a great weekend. Court calls the case of Gulf Side Lakes versus Monica Drummer.
Marissa Gazari.
Oh, she's on Zoom. Monica Drummer.
Your Honor, I think there's another defendant.
Oh, there is. And Brianna Tubbs. Monica Drummer.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm
there she
here.
is. Okay, there you are.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Corey.
Okay, let's see. How much is owing on this case?
Your Honor, $364, which includes 214 in court costs.
364.
Four.
Okay, did you hear that, Miss Drummer? You owe $364.
Okay, Your Honor. The reason why I haven't paid the money yet, because one, I had paid my rent before these paperwork was filed in court, and they're charging me late fees on a court fine. And I told her, you can't charge me late fees on a court fine. My rent is paid in full. They're charging me $150 on that $188 court filing fee. And my rent was paid before the papers were filed. So I'm like, how can you charge me late fees on the court filing fee?
Okay, Miss Drummer.
I'm here.
Okay. What date did you pay your rent?
My rent was paid at like 8 a.m. that Friday morning. I talked to Melissa the day before.
Okay, Miss Drummer. Miss Drummer,
Yes.
I'm not there. So you got to give me a date it's paid. You can't say that Friday.
Oh, it was December 22nd.
December 22nd. Okay, but now.
Hello?
And did your January got paid?
Yes.
Okay.
My January rent was paid on the 26th of December.
Okay, so you paid your January rent early on the 26th.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me see when it's filed, when this case was filed.
Your Honor, I don't have those same dates here.
Pardon?
I have different dates.
You have different dates of payment?
My January rent was paid before January.
Ma'am, Miss Drummer,
Okay,
please.
okay.
Go ahead, Miss Kazir.
Your Honor, I'm trying to see if the staple is covering the date. It's like there was a payment made on the 22nd in the amount of $1,331.88, which left a balance of $188. Then January utilities were added, January rent, and then what was paid by Ms. Drummer was her portion. Well, it looks like there was a amount paid on the 2nd of January, which still left the balance of $188.
Okay.
But really, it was corrected, so I think it was just a court cost. Let me just double check. A little more than that.
So the 188 was the court cost?
No, the court costs were actually 214 for this case.
Was 214? Okay. So where is the 364 coming from? Because now I have.
So it consists of $188 balance, then 2 late fees, which total $150, and then it looks like the filing fee was corrected, so it should have been, there was an additional $26 added onto that amount.
Okay. Got it.
He said the court filing fee was how much?
It was $214.
When did it go to 214? Because on my ledger it said 188. So when did it go up?
So it was an incorrect amount was added to the ledger.
An incorrect amount was added to the ledger, ma'am.
Oh, that ain't my fault.
Your Honor, I will say that I understand that my client did send Ms. Drummer notification letting her know that as a one-time courtesy, they would have waived the late fees, but she never responded.
Yes, I did. I told her that would be fine. She never removed them. They're still
Okay,
showing.
Miss Drummer. Miss Drummer.
Okay. I'm gonna behave.
Just check the attitude just a little bit. It's early Friday. I got a whole day to go through. All right, so Mr. Zeri, will they still waive the late fees?
I think so.
The 150,
Yes, so it would be the balance would be 114 by my math.
114 is what she would owe?
I don't
Okay,
know, I double check my math.
okay. Well, if 150, that may be about,
Oh, that's not right.
it's not.
It's early for me.
I hear you.
214.
214.
So it's the court cost.
Okay. Oh, that's it. It's a court cost. Okay, so Ms. Drummer,
Yes.
as a one-time courtesy, she thinks they can get you to waive the late fees, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you owe $214. Now, your issue is you don't think that you would owe that except when you would owe it. And I'm just gonna tell you why, because they filed the summons and complaint for rent on December 21st, 2023. You didn't pay until December 22nd, so they're entitled to their court costs. And didn't pay the whole amount in any event.
I didn't pay I paid everything but the court costs. And at that time it was 188. Now they're telling me it's 214, but okay.
You want me to do the new math? Because the math I have comes to 214.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying it went from 188 to 214, but that's fine.
Okay. So now that it's at 214 and they waived it, when are you gonna get it paid?
I'll pay it Friday.
The 26th?
Yes.
Okay, can you get it done early in the morning so that we know? Or on the 25th?
I go on my portal and pay it.
Okay, so let me do this. I'll adjourn this matter to January 26th, 2024. What time?
10 a.m.
At 10 a.m. Get that paid and then this will go away. All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Corey, I'm sorry about
Got
that.
it, that group. Who else wants to fight with? Okay, you're good, Miss Drummer. Take care.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, looking out there, I don't know who else wants to fight with me this morning. Let's see. Court does call the case, Gulfside Lakes versus Shanice Trick.
Marissa Gazari appearing for plaintiff.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be you. She's gonna come up here and fight with me. Watch.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Shanice Tripp.
All right. And what's the claim on this case, Mr. Garrett?
The outstanding balance is $885.35, which includes 172 in court costs.
Okay, what do you have to say about that? What don't you want to pay? No, I'm sorry.
I did try to get SCR reach out to my worker, but she told me I'm only allowed one per calendar year, I guess. So I did call. I mean, I did it online for Hawk, so I'm waiting on them to call me back. They said they would reach out to me within 48 hours. Haven't got a call back yet, but I can have it paid by Friday. For sure.
She went through all that, but oh yeah, I have it paid by Friday.
I mean, if I could get some help, but I mean,
No, I get you. So you want to get paid on Friday? Is that the deal?
No, my job messed up my check and they're playing around, so they're correcting it. So I know by next week I'll have all my money and it'll be paid. That's the issue.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So will that be early in the day, you think, or?
Yeah, I usually get paid Thursday night. So
Okay, so you think you
yeah,
can
I'll
get
have
it
it
in?
done.
This one's easy. I'll adjourn this to January 26, 2024 at 10 a.m. Okay, to get that paid, then what will happen is it's likely they'll dismiss it out anyway.
Okay, so do I come here?
You can come here if you'd like, if you think there's a question, but typically if you've got it paid,
Don't worry about
we're
it.
done. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Okay, just make sure you do. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Gulfside Lakes versus Sarah Brown. And also Jalen Brown. Pardon?
That's my son.
Okay, all right.
See, you don't want to hear today.
Good morning. What's your name?
Sarah Brown.
All right.
Your Honor, the balance is $4,902.12, which includes $214 in court costs,
What were the cents on that? I'm sorry.
12 cents.
Your Honor, I paid $2,500 yesterday and I have my receipt.
Okay. You paid 2,500 yesterday?
Yes, sir.
You don't see that, do you?
So. No.
All right. So, I believe you that you did. I don't think you'd come here and tell me that, so.
No, that's why I brought my.
No, no, okay, we're good. Just. Why so sensitive? I woke up all relaxed, everybody. All right, so what that does is that leaves 1902.12.
Right. I'm gonna make another, I get paid every 2 weeks, so I'll be able to make another payment.
Okay,
That
so
was
here,
February the 2nd, but more, I get paid on Thursday, hit Thursdays night. So when February, that 2 weeks from today, Friday come, it'll be paid like early that morning, because I'm gonna pay Thursday night. I usually pay on.
okay, all right, take a breath. But then we're gonna have February rent.
Right.
Okay, and what are you gonna do about that, you think?
I know in 2 weeks I could put another 1,000 down, and then I get paid every 2 weeks, so I'm gonna have to put, make $1,000 or $2,000 payment.
Okay, slow down, because I want to try to make this work for you.
Okay.
Okay. So if you paid the 2,500, I got $1,902 left basically through January. There's gonna be there may be
Right.
additional charges that added, but we're right around that figure, okay?
Okay.
Pardon?
I have a different figure. If 2,500 was paid, I had 2,402. 25.
You're right. My math is bad. 2,402. You're right.
And I just got confirmation. My client just messaged me that she did pay.
She did pay the 20, okay. So, all right, let's do it this way, Ms. Brown. Come January, because you get paid every 2 weeks, so
Yes.
you just got paid this Friday.
Yeah, I just got paid.
Okay. So come January 2nd or January 1st, or February 1st, excuse me. How much are you gonna be able to pay?
I want to say at least 1,200.
1,200. Okay, so that still doesn't bring it down, but
Right.
that's okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's see what we can do. So you think 1,200 by,
I know for sure 1,200. I don't want to promise something I can't, do, but if I could do more, I will, but I know for sure at least 1,200.
all right. And that's gonna be by February 2nd.
Yes,
And then
February the 16th.
your next pay is February 16th.
And
So
I
here's
get
gonna be the problem. What's your monthly rent?
my rent is $1,349, but on the last paycheck of the month, I get like a bonus, so that's why I'm able to do a little bit more. And I think by then I'll be able to pay the balance off.
Get this all worked out.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So all right, we're gonna have to kind of walk it through. So
Right.
I want to make sure.
Mhm.
So you're gonna be able to pay at least 1,200 by the 2nd.
Correct.
Okay, so let's do this.
Actually, I'm gonna make the payment that night because I get paid on Thursday nights. So I usually just go online and make the payment. So when I wake up Friday morning, it'll be there.
I like how she did that. I just go online. All right. So, here's what we'll do. I'll adjourn this to the 2nd,
Okay.
2024 at 11 a.m. You're gonna pay 1,200 by the 2nd.
Right.
By that time, then the February rent will click in and we can figure out how we can get you straight for February and get you done. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
How's that work?
That's perfect.
All right. So if you can pay more, that'd be great because
Right.
you're gonna be going a little bit into the hole if your rent is 1,300.
Right. Mhm.
So my suggestion, I'll put the 1,200 in here, but my suggestion is on the 2nd, if you can stretch it out and make sure your February rent is paid,
Mhm.
that'd be a whole lot easier to work with and allow me to sort of ignore the landlord's objections to what I'm doing. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
Got
I
it?
talked to Melissa. She said it was fine. Because I got a record of paying. So
You talked to who?
Melissa.
Melissa at the,
Yeah.
okay. All right. All right, Miss Brown.
Thank you.
We'll see you then.
All
Take
right.
care.
Your Honor, just for the record, it's over plaintiffs.
Yes, it is. I knew it was, but I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. All right, thank you. Outside Lakes versus Bonnie Jacques.
Arrest the area hearing for plaintiff.
And also Brandon.
Yes,
Your name?
Brandon.
Okay. And so where are we on this?
The balance is $2,760.67, which includes $214 in court costs.
All right, sir, how are you intending on getting this paid?
I'm working on it. I have reached out to Hawk and we didn't hear back from them. And I'm working on trying to pull the funds together to hopefully make a payment soon.
Okay, so how are you working on trying to get it pulled together, I guess?
I work contract, and so I'm working on pulling some extra contracts to cover the costs. And basically looking at selling a few items to try to raise the cash.
Okay, so when are you, okay, when can you make a payment on this, do you know, or?
I could probably make a payment by next Friday. I can make a partial payment.
Okay, when you say a partial payment, how much can you make?
Somewhere between $1,200 and $1,500.
By the 26th?
Yeah.
And you've reached out to Hawk?
I have, yes. I'm just waiting back for a phone call back.
Okay. All right, so sir, let's say you paid the 15, then what would happen is you'd still owe about 1,200.
Correct.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll adjourn this to the 26th, let you get that payment in. Make sure you get that payment in to the portal or wherever
Okay.
before your court time,
Okay.
so that we can confirm that that's paid and understand what we're working with. Okay?
All right.
Sound good? So I'll adjourn it to January 26, 2024 at 10 a.m. Is that right?
Yes.
You speak louder. I could, okay, fine. No, we're good. All right, thank you. No yelling. Outside Lake versus Chance Baylor.
Arrest the area hearing for plaintiff.
You're serious? Chance Baylor. They're not here. Would you like to take it to Paul?
I would.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, this is an action for non-payment of rent. The rent to retain possession is $600.10. Court costs of $172 for a total redemption of $772. Plaintiff is requesting entry of a default judgment for possession with the writ to issue after 10 days if the total amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days. Outside Lake versus Diamond Williams.
They are reoccurring for plaintiff.
Diamond Williams. No response, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The rent to retain possession is $3,651.47. Court costs of $172 for a total redemption of $3,823.47. Plaintiffs requesting entry of a default judgment for possession with a writ to issue after 10 days if the total amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days. Court does call the case Outside Lakes versus Amika Adams. That matter is dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice, as well as Gulfside versus Hassan.
Thank you, Judge.
Happy Friday. It's Amika Adams.
Hello, Miss Adams. How are you? Thank you.
I'm good. I just
case
wanted
is
to bring some.
dismissed?
Yes, I paid it off. Happy Friday. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You take care. You have a blessed weekend.
Bye-bye, you too. Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. Gaussite Lakes versus Kazi, that matters. Dismissed. Okay. Pardon, he's also on Zoom?
Yeah, I'm here. It's dismissed?
Okay. It's dismissed. You have a problem with that or no?
No, not at all. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
All right. You take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hamilton Crossing 1 versus Julia Martin.
For plaintiff.
Good morning.
Good morning,
What's your name?
Julia Martin.
Okay. And where are we on this case?
Your Honor, the balance that I have this morning is $2,192, which includes $163 in court costs. I had a chance to speak to Ms. Martin, and she indicated that Hawk paid $16.92 on her behalf, and I just got confirmation from my client that a payment was received yesterday.
Of $16.92. So.
And then
Because I think you may be good. And then, so that leaves a balance of what?
500.
500?
Yeah.
And I believe I have 1,000 in escrow.
Perfect.
So, yes, ma'am.
I was wondering, is that the 500, I got 1,000, can I get 500 back because it's my kid's birthday and I haven't been able to do nothing for them because I had to get my money to the court.
So the balance is 5. It's so, you all right? Miss Martin.
It's just hard when you by yourself.
I know. Oh, your child.
One is
Pardon?
one is 9, the other one is 10.
When are their birthdays?
One was January the 8th and the other one is January 22nd.
You got 2 January babies, haven't been able to do much for them. You know something, Miss Martin? I think certain things happen for a reason. It's funny that you tell me that. The one born on January 8th, what's their name?
Chase.
Chase.
I'm sorry, Mitchell.
You didn't know which one, right? It's okay.
Chase was born on the 22nd.
All right. Mitchell's born on the 8th. That's my daddy's birthday.
Oh.
Things happen for a reason. All right. What is the actual balance that she owes?
500, Your Honor.
Yeah, 500 even?
Yes.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do, Miss Martin. I'm gonna do it a little bit different, but how much is your monthly rent?
Hawk told me it went up to I believe it's 458.
Yes, 458.
458. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I don't mind seeing you, but I don't want you back. Okay. So I'm gonna do 600 to the plaintiff. That's gonna put you 100 ahead for going into February. I'm gonna give $400 back to you, 200 basically for each child. How about that?
Thank you.
Will that work?
Yes.
And I'm gonna try to do something else. Is Carrie out there today? Can you tell Carrie I'd like Miss Martin to be able to walk out of here with her check? So she walks down. So normally we would mail that to you, or you'd have to come up and do that, but I'm gonna have the clerks get you a check right now.
Thank
So
you.
you can get started on that, because you can't miss a second birthday,
Thank you.
right?
Right.
Okay. All right, you take care. You have a blessed weekend. And tell them happy birthday from me, okay?